Cheers, mate. Excuse the scruffy beard. COVID times and everything. I thought I would make this little video to illustrate the habits that I've been doing, that I've been tracking and not doing as well. um, so I'm writing. I want to write every day, and as you can see, I have not done that. I'm studying a Cert 4. They're all just habits that relate to how well I've been sort of practicing self-care and tracking, of course. Mainly that's what I'm interested in. Like, I didn't really write that in, but most of what I want to do is just learn how to track consistently, especially when it feels like it's pointless, right? Like when I have a day where I barely want to get out of bed, I want that to be tracked. Um, and yeah, I just want tracking to be my default, my baseline minimum, because I've found from the past, from this and this experiment and from the early one that I posted, I found that even those super incomplete days are really valuable. They contain really valuable data eventually, because they're the ones that show me like, oh fuck, that's, this is when that happened and this is when that happened, and it's what allows me to really get insight into I feel into like cause and effect and stuff. So yeah, I fuck with tarot cards, Wim Hof breathing, all sorts of stuff like that. That's just quality of life little things, I guess, that really help improve my mood and just improve my like general feeling of like well-being in my body, basically. I've been vlogging as a practice and flossing because, pretending to be an adult. So, and I've been hopping on Quantified self forums, trying to get on there every day just to read some stuff and absorb, what other people are doing. And I've been speaking aloud as well. So it's all just, and when I say that speaking aloud, I mean, I'll try and talk to myself, and that's, and mostly speaks into your other question as well about forgiveness and what I've been doing around forgiveness. So I'll vocalize my thought process, and therefore sort of have a conversation with myself around it. If I'm like starting my day and I feel like shit, then I'll lay there and I'll just I'll literally reflect out loud. That's what this is, reflective practice. I haven't really been doing, but I've been doing like a low key version of it. I reflect out loud and ask myself a series of questions like, so what's going on? How are you feeling? What else? What sort of like quality of thoughts are running through your mind right now? Are they affected by what happened last night? How are things with, and I just sort of check in, I guess, with all of these different parts of like what's going on in my life right now and what's really important to me right now. There's been heaps of change. There's been heaps of volatility in my life recently. And I think tracking really offers a sense of grounding amidst all of that. Even when I have all of this, right? Even when I have all these days where I just can't fit in the stuff that's really important to me because I'm simply grinding and hustling. But I can figure out a way to sort of challenge myself by talking out loud. And the fact that I've tracked every single day, I think it's the only one I've done actually consistently. Yeah, that's a mad victory. So, oh, I've also, what's that one on the end there? What's happening? Speaking aloud, right. So, and I just haven't checked that in for today. Yeah, so hopefully this wasn't too rambly. And you found some use in it. I haven't hit stop before. I'm like experimenting with all this stuff because I want to learn how to do it for Open Humans and for future logs and things like that. I think video logs would be kind of cool. Awesome. Thanks for listening.